Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net. Before we get started, do we have any emergency or priority traffic? Okay, this is Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha. My name is Robert, and I'll be your net controller for tonight's net. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic in the CQ Maritime's room, 60207. The net is open to all amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour. This net is also being live streamed on my YouTube channel. Just check out, just search for Rob, space VE1RMJ. That's Rob Victor Echo 1 Romeo Mike Juliet. That's so everyone can follow along with the net and participate in the chat room. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, give us your call sign using proper phonetics, please. After maritime stations are called in, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in. A reminder that due to a delay in the system, please key up for a second or two before transmitting, and keep your PTT on for a second after your transmission is finished. All right, first, do we have any announcements for the net? Victor Echo 1 Juliet Sierra. V1 Juliet Sierra, go ahead.
Good evening, Robert. Good evening, all. Just one last reminder that I will be available at the Greenwood Flea Market this coming Saturday to check DXCC cards, VUCC or Worked All States, any ARRL award, basically. Please, if you're coming with stuff, please contact me ahead of time. My call sign, VE1JS at myrac.ca, will get me. And hope we can get it done right. The purpose of the contact ahead is to get the paperwork done and get it done correctly. And we'll do that. And you can take this as my check-in, Robert. Thanks very much for doing the net. 7-3 call, V1 Charlie Alpha, and the net, V1 JS.
VE1JS, VE1C. Okay, John, well, thanks for checking in there and also passing along that information there for the flea market. Thank you, and enjoy the flea market, 7-3. Alrighty here. Let's get back to the preamble here. Alright. Let's see here. We're going to start with stations, short time and mobile stations. Any short time or mobile stations, please call now.
Victor, Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray, VE1 FOX.
I seen VE1 FOX flash up on the screen briefly, so I'll mark you down as well there, Chris. Let's go to VY2 Golf Foxtrot. George, come on in.
Good evening, Robert, and everybody on the net. What happened today? Not too much. I had a little while chasing that Trista de Cunha station, Zulu Delta 9er Whiskey. And boy, it's going to be a chore getting them. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll certainly look forward to the net next Wednesday, Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
VY2 Golf Foxtrot, VE1CA. All right there, George. Well, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a good evening, 7-3. Next, VE1FOX, Curtis. Are you there? Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Romeo Juliet. Robert, I forgot to call Robert, the RMJ, I believe, but you have to correct me on it, Robert. We got company here, and they're talking, and kind of threw me right off there this evening. Anyway, good evening to all. Like always there, like I say, we got company, so we'll have to cut it short there, Robert. Thanks for calling me in. Thanks for being on the net this evening there. So take care. Everybody have a great one there for sure. So VE1 is leaving RMJ. Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray, well clear. 7-3, Robert, back to you.
V1 FOX, VE1 Charlie Alpha. All right, Curtis, well, you got my other call sign there, so that's good. Anyway, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a good evening, 7-3. Let's see. That's all for short time mobile, so we'll start with Prince Edward Island. Any PEI stations that would like to check in, please call now. We'll try one more time. Any PEI stations, please call now. Okay, let's go to New Brunswick. Any New Brunswick stations, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Romeo. My name is Pat. Q are you? Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo.
VE9 AI.
Okay, so far for New Brunswick, I got VE. Sorry about that. I got Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Romeo, Q are you? VE9 Charlie Uniform Bravo, VE9 Alpha India. Any other New Brunswick stations?
VE1 Tango United.
Okay, VE1 Tango United, and one more time for New Brunswick stations.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo.
All right, well, I already got you on the top of the list there, VE9 Charlie Bravo. Don, come on in. VE9 Charlie Uniform Bravo, come on in.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Alpha. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo here. Sorry for a bit of a mix-up here. I pressed the mic and nothing happened. Anyway, the lights were on, I guess, but nobody was home. So no real traffic, Rob. Just a simple check-in, say hi. Hope everybody's having a great week, and more importantly, has a safe and efficient week the rest of the week. So anyway, with that, Rob, I'll give it back to you. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo here on handheld. Thanks, Rob, for doing the net and calling me in.
Oh, VE9 Charlie Uniform Bravo, VE1 Charlie Alpha. All right, Don. Well, glad you made it in there tonight. You have yourself a good evening, 7-3. Next on the list, we have Victor Echo 9 Alpha India. Gary, come on in.
VE1CA Net Control, VE9AI. Good evening to one and all. Nothing too new or startling here, just doing some jobs, getting ready for winter. We haven't had any frost here yet, so in this area anyway. So leaves are slow coming off the trees. Some haven't even turned, so I guess it's going to be a late fall maybe. So anyway, with that, we'll say everyone have a great week. Hope to catch everybody next week. Thanks for doing the net, sir. And back to Net Control, VE9AI.
VE9AI, VE1C. Okay, Gary. Well, thanks for checking in and have yourself a good evening, 7-3. And next we go to Victor Echo 1, Tango United. Dennis, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha. This is VE1 Tango United. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to all on the net. Oh, pretty good day here in Fredericton. The sun was out most of the day at times, and then, of course, there was some clouds drifting by that sun would blunder once in a while, but not a bad day. It was cold this morning, but warmed up. I think it was 22 when the highest here in my thermometer. So, not bad. And we spent the day looking at going through old pictures we'd collected through the years, and quite interesting to see some of the faces that we kind of had forgotten. So we spent some time at that. And, well, I guess just taking it easy otherwise. Thank you, Rob. This is VE1 Tango United.
VE1 Tango United, VE1C. Okay, Dennis. Well, we had some pretty cold temperatures here. They got down to 0 there early morning, and then slowly was warming up. There's no frost when I got outside and headed into work, but there must have been some early in the morning. I heard some people say around here, and we were lucky enough that it just barely hit 14, and then it started dropping again, and we're now at 9 degrees. Anyway, thanks for checking, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. All right, that is the bottom of the list for the first round in New Brunswick. So now we're going to go to Nova Scotia. Any Nova Scotia stations that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now.
Victor 1, Golf Papa. Victor Echo 1, Zulu Bravo.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Whiskey.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Uniform India. Victor Echo 1, Golf Uniform Yankee, VE1 GY.
All right, we got a bunch there, one at a time, so there might have been some cover-ups. We got Victor Echo 1 Golf Papa, VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 Kilo Echo Victor, VE1 Juliet Whiskey, VE1 Mike Uniform India, and VE1 Golf Uniform Yankee. Any other Nova Scotia stations we missed?
Victor Echo 1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo.
I got VE1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo. One more try for Nova Scotia stations. All right, we'll go to the top of the list. VE1 Golf Papa. Gordon, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1 Golf Papa. Good evening, Robert. Nice day down here in the Cove. Mostly sunny all day. Still trying to do things to get ready for winter. Thanks for doing the net and calling me in. 7-3 to all. Victor Echo 1 Golf Papa.
VE1 Golf Papa, VE1 COK Gordon. Well, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Next we go over to my neighbor, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Mike, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Robert. I was going to say good morning. Used to the wake-up net. Anyways, other than the cooler times, it was a nice day. We made a trip up to Moncton this afternoon. Nothing real important about the trip, but it was just a nice day for a road trip. And can't think of anything else to report. And also have Kevin coming up behind me there. And with that, 7-3, VE1 Zulu Bravo.
VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 CA. All right, Mike. Well, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And now we'll go up to Kevin, VE1 KEV. Come on in.
Yeah, very good evening, Rob. VE1 Charlie Alpha for the Fusion Net. VE1 Kilo Echo Victor. Very good evening, and good evening to Mike and all the others there that checked in with you there tonight, the ones that are coming up there, Eric and all the rest of the gang. Yeah, it was a little bit on the cooler side, that's for sure, there this morning. And warmed up pretty good, though, by the afternoon. Wasn't too bad. I just worked around Amherst today, and then I went up to Moncton and loaded up for tomorrow's trip down to the metropolis of Parsbro. So hopefully everybody all has a great evening there, and we'll be listening along here in the shack. Thanks for calling us in, Robert. VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1 KEV.
V1 KEV, VE1 CA. All right, Kevin. Well, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a good evening, 7-3. And now over to VE1 Juliet Whiskey. Eric, come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Robert. Kevin, all the rest of the gang. Sounds like a good start on so far. Well, nothing too exciting here, I guess. Just been puttering around, doing a few little chores outside, and starting to put a few things away for winter, I guess. It's not a pleasant thought, but been putting a few things away. Starting to gather up around the yard, tidy up a little bit. But I don't want to rush it too much, but we know what's coming, unfortunately. So I haven't done too much other than that. I haven't been too active on the radio the last few weeks. Been on a little bit, a few days, and worked a little FD8, but I haven't been on a whole lot the last few weeks. But we get into November and start get the chores done outside, we'll be back at it in full force for the winter. Other than that, just listening with interest, VE1.
JW.
Oh, VE1JW, VE1CL, Eric. Well, hearing everybody talking about all the pre-winter chores, I gotta start working on my stuff here too soon. Anyway, thanks for the check-in and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Next we have VE1 Mike Uniform India. Matt, come on in.
V1 CA in the net, V1 MUI. Good evening there, Rob, everybody on this evening. Well, I haven't been doing much here. Got either some kind of a stomach bug or something I ate that didn't agree with me here. But been pretty close to the bathroom the last couple of days, since yesterday afternoon, I guess. So hopefully it passes soon, and I can get back to doing normal stuff. So anyway, 7-3, everybody, everyone. V1 CA in the net, V1 MUI.
VE1MUI, VE1C. Okay, Matt. Well, thanks for checking. Hopefully you're feeling better there soon. 7-3. Next we have VE1 Golf Uniform Yankee. Joe, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1GY. Well, good evening there, Rob. Good evening to everyone on frequency here on Maritime Fusion Net. Here on the way tonight. I've got a pretty good day here. A lot of overcast, but it wasn't all that bad. We had a bunch of wood that we had to get piled up in the pile and get covered over, so we did that. We got that done. We piled up some the other day, and it rained the day after, so we finished it up there today. So anyhow, we got it all covered up. Got it all stapled down, like the canvas and plastic and canvas, and put some old rubber tires on top and some heavy stuff on it so the wind won't blow it all over. So anyway, we could help hang it down. If it rains enough, fill the tires up, and water be in that, and I'll give it some heft on it too. So anyway, other than that, everything's pretty good here. Getting ready for winter, like the other guy said. So little things you have to do here and there. Don't want it, but there it is. What do you do? Either you take it, do with it, or do without it. Thanks for calling me in, Rob. Yeah, 73 for now. V1 QI.
VE1 GUI, VE1C. Okay, Joe, well, thanks for the check-in and have yourself a good evening, 7-3. Next we go to Victor Echo 1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo. Adam, come on in. Victor Echo 1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo. Adam, are you there? Okay, must have left, so, okay. That would be the first round of the Maritimes, so let's do a call out for any stations outside the Maritimes that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA6 FP.
I got VA6 Foxtrot Papa. Any other stations outside the Maritimes? Okay, VA6 Foxtrot Papa. Oh, tongue twisted here. Francis, come on in.
VE1CA for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FB. Good evening, Robert, and good evening, everyone back home in the Maritimes. Nice to hear the voices again. Didn't hear the gang from Irishtown check in from New Brunswick yet, so maybe they'll come in there in the second round. Not a whole lot new out here. Enjoying still nice fall weather, thank goodness. Temperatures are staying above zero. We had a few that were below, but I was just checking the long-range forecast, and it's going to start dropping this weekend. In fact, Sunday night, we're looking low into Monday morning as a -9. And Monday's high is only 0, so I think I better get ready for winter. At least there's no SNOW. I'm not going to say it to jinx things, but we've seen some in the Jasper-Banff area, but nothing here on the east side of Alberta. They're close to the Saskatchewan border. Everything's copacetti so far. We'll keep our fingers crossed because it won't be long probably. Usually around Halloween there we get a shock, if you say. Other than that, no other traffic out this way. Wishing everyone a great week ahead. Thanks for doing the net and checking us in. And we'll say 7-3 for now. VE1CA for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FB in Wainwright, Alberta. 7-3 all.
VA6 Foxtrot Papa, VE1CA. All right, thanks, Francis, for the check-in, and you have yourself a good evening, 7-3. All right, we'll go back to Prince Edward Island, see if we can pick up some stations this time around. Anybody on Prince Edward Island that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now. All right, well, let's move back to New Brunswick. Second round New Brunswick stations. Please call now.
P9 Victor Echo Alpha.
Romeo, QRU.
Hey, Lima, V9 PAL.
Okay, got a VE9 and VEA, a VE1 Juliet Papa Romeo, QRU, and VE9 PAO. Is there any other stations in there? All right, we'll go top of the list. VE9, VEA, Vern, come on in.
E1 Charlie Alpha. Wednesday night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to all. Fine. Outstanding hands-on frequency there for sure. Anyhow, Rob, good to hear you doing the net tonight. It's running along pretty smooth, and looks like you may have a pretty good head count in the end there, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Outside of that, Rob, all I know is going to say to you, I just heard a few days ago, Rob, that you guys down there don't own the big white building up here anymore, so that was quite a surprise. All I can say is, there you go, you never know what's going to happen in these days. So, Rob, not a bad day up here. I think there was some sun and some cloud, and, reasonable temperature, and go from there. So, thanks for doing that. Thanks for calling us in one more time. Putting up with our foolishness one more time. Hopefully we'll be around to aggravate the airways again next week. 7-3, Rob, 7-3, everybody, bye-bye.
Oh, VE9 VEA, VE1 Charlie Alpha. Okay, Vern, always good to hear you there, and I'm not sure which building you're talking about, the really big white building we have up in Voice Gagnon, Acadian Wall Blueberry, that is still ours and still running, and so is the other plant there just down the road from that. But anyway, thanks again for checking in, Vern. It's always great to hear you on there. Alright, the other station was QRU. The next station I have is a VE9 Papa Alpha Lima. Paul, come on in.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha. This is Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. How you doing there, Robert? And everybody else on the net? Yeah, I'm just playing around with FG8 there. I got it working, but that's a good thing. I all kinds of things coming in, but I haven't got a clue. But anyway, keep farting around. I'll figure it out. Anyway, you guys all take care and have a great week. V9 PAL.
V9 PAL, VE1C. Okay, Paul, well, I have to hit the good old friend of YouTube there. Hi. Yeah, I'm all ready for that, for all that stuff, but just can't operate on HF yet. But working on it. Anyway, thanks for the check-in. Have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And now that we're at the bottom of the list again, we're going to go to Nova Scotia for the second round. Second round Nova Scotia stations for the Maritime Fusion Net. Please call now. Victor Echo 1, Whiskey X-Ray, Mobile.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta, VE1 EPT.
Victor Echo 1 Juliet Papa Delta, VE1 JPD.
Okay, so far I got VE1 Whiskey X-Ray Mobile, VE1 Echo Papa Delta, and VE1 Juliet Papa Delta. Any other Nova Scotia stations in there I missed?
VE1 CD.
Alright, I also copied a VE1 Charlie Delta there. Alright, so let's go to the top of the list then. Victor Echo 1 Whiskey X-Ray Mobile. Derek, haven't heard you in a while. Come on in. VE1 CA in the Maritime Fusion Net. Very good evening, Rob. Not doing too bad here, and just busy as usual. The usual story, I guess, when you got lots on your plate. Anyway, just on home, an overtime shift in there today, and an enjoyable one at that. Didn't have to work too hard. So. See the cooler temperatures coming in the evening, so occasionally the heat has come on in the morning there. Hope it's not as cool up your way as it is some places here in the valley. Just driving by the car dealerships here on the old number 1 highway coming into Kentville this evening, catching the net, and good to hear the airwaves busy there, Rob. Good to hear you. Yes, it's been a while, and I wish all our best to you from our family and friends over this way. Take care, buddy. VE1CA from VE1WX. Clear and monitoring. VE1WX, VE1CA. All right, Derek. Well, safe travels. Thanks for checking in, and good to hear that the overtime went good there for you. All right. Hopefully hear you again there soon. 7-3. And next station we have is Victor Echo 1 Echo Papa Delta. Edwin, come on.
VE1CA, VE1 EPD. Not much to report, I guess. Just waiting around, I guess. Waiting for lobster season to start. And today, well, I kind of looked on my speedboat, kind of winterizing it, put some Prestone in and some cleaning it up, and put it away probably for the winter. So that's what's going on for me anyway. So we'll see what else you can gather up. Here 12 is on there shortly, so we'll be listening. VE1CA, VE1EPD.
VE1 EPD, VE1CA. All right, Edwin. Well, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Now, this next station, I don't think I've worked before. VE1 Juliet Papa Delta. It says Justin here. If that's not correct, then let me know. Come on in.
VE1CA, VE1JPD. Good evening, Robert, and everybody else who's tuned in this evening. My name is Justin D'Entremont here, and coming in from Northeast Point, Cape Sable Island. Checked in that last week, and I'm checking off and on, I guess, when I'm home. Other than that, not much to report. Girls are gone to a youth group, and wife's gone with them. So I'm just home alone watching TV, so having a relaxing evening for now. Anyway, hope everyone has a good evening, and we'll talk to you guys, try to get back on here next week. VE1CA, VE1JPD.
VE1 JPD, VE1C. Okay, Justin, well, glad to hear you there, and hope to hear you next week. 7-3. Now, this next station's got the same last name as you, so must be related. VE1 Charlie Delta. Trevor, come on in. Actually, I think I might have the wrong. I think I need a VE1 Charlie Bravo in here.
Roger. Yeah, my last name is Fort, but a lot of times I guess they misunderstand me and they say Charlie Delta. Well, that's all right. First name is correct. Anyway, not much going on. We had a good supper tonight. Went out. And a little while ago, the fellow from Saskatchewan was saying it was, I thought I heard 0 degrees. Well, right now we turned in the driveway, and the temperature here is 11 degrees Celsius. So if he wants some, he'll have to send me his email so I can give him a little junk. Okay, nothing else to report tonight, and thank you for calling me in. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Bravo, with the Wednesday evening Fusion Net, 7-3.
VE1 Charlie Bravo, VE1 CA. All right, I didn't catch the name there for the log since I had it in there wrong. Can I get your name, please?
Him and I used to be in the Airmet Radio Club there, but he passed away, and his son Trevor picked up the call sign.
Okay, I did miss the first retransmission. Something else came in over top of you.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't pushing the mic button. Yeah, Claude is my name, and CD, his name was Claude as well. So, anyway, thanks very much, 7-3.
All right there, Claude. I just wanted to make sure I got that in there for the next time. Thanks for checking in, and have yourself a good evening, 7-3. Okay, looks like I got everybody in that round. So now we are looking for stations outside the Maritimes again. Any stations outside the Maritimes, please call out.
Hello, this is WLQ, Juliet Alpha 1, Whiskey Lima Quebec, Juliet Alpha 1, W for Whiskey, L for Lima, Q for Quebec, JA1, Whiskey Lima Quebec, JA1WLQ from Tokyo, Japan. May I check in, please?
JA1, Whiskey, Lima, Quebec. Come on in. Juliet Alpha 1, Whiskey, Lima, Quebec. Japan Station, come on in.
Hello, excuse me? Something is wrong with my PC, I cannot hear the audio, but let me check. Maybe it will take 3 or 4 minutes. Just let me check it, please.
Okay, yeah, we're still reading you fine here. Okay, we'll try you one more time, see if you can hear us. JA1 WLQ. Come on in.
Hello, V1 CA. Robert-san, this is J1WK. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Voice does not come because of maybe someone disturbed it during my. But anyway, so what should I do? I'll check it and I just okay. I just inform you of our circumstances, my environment. It is now 7:44 a.m. 7:44 a.m. on Thursday morning, October 19th. And my name is Masa, M for Mary, A for Alpha, S for Sierra, A for Alpha. I repeat, M for Mary, A for Alpha, S for Sierra, A for Alpha. Masa is my name. And I'm running FT5D, AIS FT5D on PDN function, portable data node function. So the radio is connected with PC directly, and the PC is naturally connected with the internet. I just connected my radio to this room about 5 minutes ago, and everyone is means you and VU1CV, both of you are coming to Tokyo, Japan with very clear audio. That's my report. So thank you very much for taking my check-in, and I will. No audio can be heard, so therefore I have to check it. But anyway, thank you very much, Ruba-san. So all the best wishes to you and to your family and to all here. And have a nice rest of the evening. Thank you very much. 73.
JA1, Whiskey, Lima, Quebec, VE1CA. Okay, Masa, thanks for checking in, and well, you have yourself a great morning, great day there. Let's see, we're looking at 7:46 p.m. here, 7:46 p.m. on Wednesday evening. So thanks for the check-in, 7-3. All right, any other stations anywhere, Maritimes and beyond, please call now.
Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha.
Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha. Keith, come on in.
V1 Charlie Alpha, V9 ELA. Good evening, Rob, and all the gang on the net tonight. I'm a little bit late getting in tonight. I missed the 2 calls from the Maritimes, but better late than never. Anyhow, no traffic for me. Just check in and say hi, and wish everybody a great week, and 7-3 to all. V9 Echo Lima Alpha. Keith in Riverview.
V9 ELA, VE1C. Okay, Keith, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a good evening, 7-3. All right, any more stations that would like to check in from anywhere, please call now.
Echo 1, Victor Echo Golf.
Let's see, Victor Echo 1, Victor Echo Golf. Larry, come on in.
Yeah, it's great to hear you all in there this evening. I'd like to say hello to everyone that's on the airwaves there. And didn't do much today. Well, I did, I suppose. I went to Digby a few times and had home hardware, get some stuff from my out in the shop there. I'm trying to get it straightened away for my next project. But anyway, you have yourself a great evening, Rob, and it's good to hear you in there. And this is Victor Echo 1, Victor Echo Golf, signing off from Victor Echo 1, CA.
VE1, VEG, VE1C. Okay, Larry, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Okay, that makes 25 check-ins this evening so far, and we still got some time here to go. So any other stations anywhere that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now.
Victor Oscar 1, Kilo Juliet Mike in Moncton.
Okay, Victor Oscar 1, Kilo Juliet Mike. Kenny, come on in. All right, we'll try it again. Victor Oscar 1, Kilo Juliet Mike. Kenny, come on in.
Just so Rob, good evening to you and everybody on the net. Wasn't sure if I made it in there that time. So there you go. I'm checking in here on the news. We're on a handheld here in the downtown. So there you go. Thank you very much, sir, for calling me in. B01 KJM.
VO1 KJM, VE1CA. All right, Kenny. Well, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Okay. Again, we're looking for anybody anywhere that would like to check in. Please call now. All right, we'll put another call, anybody, anywhere, for the Maritime Fusion Net before we close things down for the evening. Please call now.
So Victor Echo Zulu X-ray, VE1ZX.
A VE1ZX, a VE1CA, all right, Fred, you made it in there. Come on in.
VE1CA, V1 Zulu X-ray. Very good evening, Rob. Sounds like you got a pretty good net there. I've been monitoring, but I've been tied up here, so I was monitoring in the background here. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for doing the net there, Rob. Have a great evening. V1CA, V1 Zulu X-ray in 2 Island, Thursville.
VE1 Zulu X-ray, VE1C. Okay, Brad, we're glad to hear you in there, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And we will issue our last call again. The last call, last chance. Please call now. All right. Well, we'll shut things down here. We had 27 check-ins tonight. I'd like to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. Also want to thank the owners of the repeaters and nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hams to check in. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, please go to the Moncton area ARC website, and I believe the website has changed. It seemed to redirect me there today. It was www.maarc.info, INFO, but I still have on the sheet here that it's Mike Alpha Alpha Romeo Charlie Alpha. So that might be going away and sticking with that .info. And once you make it there, then you click on Club Activities and then Nets. Now, and that has concluded. The CQ Maritimes room is now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha, signing off. Good night, all.